So I'm going to be making homemade from scratch spaghetti and meatballs. I'm gonna get my avocado oil in here. So we're gonna get this cooking for a little bit. Then I'm gonna add my garlic. Okay, now I'm gonna add my 2 tablespoons of garlic. I love garlic. I put garlic in everything. Okay, I'm gonna let this cook for just maybe another minute, then I'm gonna transfer it over to my crock pot so I can start getting the spaghetti sauce going. All right, so I'm just gonna add my onions to this. So 2 cups of the crushed tomatoes. Then this is like a tomato juice. I kind of juiced my tomatoes, so I'm gonna add this also. So 2 cups of this. And then 2 cups of my tomato sauce that I made. There we go. There we go. Give that a little stir. Now I'm gonna add 2 cans of tomato paste. This looks amazing already. Okay, so now we're gonna add our spices. For spices, what I have is 2 tablespoons of garlic salt. I have a teaspoon of roasted red pepper flakes. I have 2 tablespoons of thyme, 2 tablespoons of oregano, 4 tablespoons of basil, 4 tablespoons of parsley, and then 2 tablespoons of minced onion. All right, looking good. Okay, I'm gonna give this a stir. There we go. I'm gonna put it on low and I'm gonna cook this probably for about 4 or 5 hours. So my spaghetti sauce has been cooking probably for about 3 or 4 hours. It looks amazing. I can't wait to try it. I'm just gonna stir this up. I'm gonna make the meatballs now. I used a package of ground beef, which is about 2 pounds of ground beef, and then 2 pounds of sausage. So I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of oregano, 2 tablespoons of basil, 3 tablespoons of minced onion, okay, 2 tablespoons of garlic powder, and then this is my super seeds. It's chia seeds, hemp seeds, and flax seeds. I'm gonna be adding 2 tablespoons of that. Now I have my 3 eggs. And this is my liquid aminos. Like maybe 3 or 4 little squirts. And now I'm gonna add my 2 cups of Italian cheese. It's Reggiano, Asaggio, Parmesan, mozzarella, all mixed together. I don't know if I said those right. A lot of recipes call for like breadcrumbs or to soak milk in bread. I really try to do less carbs as possible. Sometimes I add oatmeal to my meatloaf or my meatballs. But this time I'm just gonna use the cheese and that will help bind it with the egg. I got my oven set to 375. They'll cook maybe, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes, just so they're brown. It doesn't take very long. So I'm gonna roll out my meatballs and I'm gonna put them on my pan and get those cooking so we can add them to the spaghetti. All right, now I'm gonna get rolling those out. Here's my bucket of eggs. Just had to show you, egg farmers, we're proud of our eggs. All right, so we're gonna roll these out. You don't want them too big, but I do have 6 boys, and if I make a tiny little one, they're gonna be like, what is this? So, this is the first time I've ever made, like I make meatballs all the time. I'll use like the jar sauces and make my own meatballs. I like to put different things in them. I've made Mexican meatballs, and I like to really explore with it. I really love making meatloaf, but I found out a couple months ago my kids don't like meatloaf, so I have stopped making meatloaf. All right, so I'm gonna get some of these rolled out and then I will be back. Okay, so I got one pan done. Now I'm gonna do the other pan. Just kind of pull it out of the bowl because the bowl's so big, and this way it goes a little faster. So they're really holding together really good. I'm kind of home by myself today. My kids did some grocery shopping. We got our menu ready for this week. I'm gonna be making some super cool things, and just to kind of give you guys a little glimpse of what we're gonna be doing, my daughter Isabella is gonna be making baked tacos where you make the meat in a crock pot and then you actually put the tacos together and you bake them in the oven. So she's pretty excited about that. Joshy's gonna be making an enchilada casserole. It's one I made, it was one of the first meals I made for my husband years ago when we got married. Super yummy, super easy. And then I'm going to be trying for the first time. So my daughter Haley loves my chicken pot pie, like loves it. And she's always asking for it. And so I've made it a while ago, but I'm gonna try making it in my cast iron pan. I'm gonna see if I can make the crust, if I can, pull it out. So I'm pretty excited about that. I haven't tried it before, so I usually do it in my casserole dishes, and it does take me a couple casserole dishes because I make so much for my family. Some things that I know that they really like, I will make a ton of. So I'm just gonna finish making these. And like I said, I'm gonna bake them at, I think I said, 375 for about 10 minutes. Almost done with that. They look good, they smell good. The spices, I have Hungarian roots. I don't have any Italian roots, so hopefully I'm doing a good job for people who have Italian roots. Hopefully you're not looking at it going, bleh. Hopefully I've done you proud. All right, so these are done. I'm gonna stick these in the oven. So I checked on the meatballs. They look great, so I'm gonna go ahead and get them out of the oven so we can get them into the spaghetti sauce. Look good. I love meatballs. Okay, here's one of my pans. They turned out great. Just gonna scoop them here into the sauce. Okay. It's a little hot. There we go. They look good. They look good. I cannot wait to try this. This is my first ever time making homemade spaghetti sauce. I actually got 2 pans, so I'm gonna make sure none of the grease goes in. Let me grab the other one. All right, here's my other pan. So I've been doing a lot of recipes with the crock pot, and I've been getting so close to the top of it, so I actually bought myself a crock pot. Look at that. It's a 10 quart. It's huge. I wish I hadn't started the spaghetti. I would have already gotten that. I would have put all this in there, but then I thought, well, maybe I'll change it out, and I thought video looked stupid, so I think I'm gonna make my cheeseburger soup in it this week. All right, let me get all that in. All right, let me put the pan back over. Now we're gonna stir it up. I'm so excited. All right. Oh my goodness, you guys. Amazing! So when I serve it, I'll serve it with, of course, spaghetti noodles, and then I'll have some Parmesan cheese to the side. All right, so I'm just gonna add this to the sauce, and then I'm gonna cook it for about, I don't know, maybe another 10 minutes on low. I've got the noodles going right now, but I will video plating it up, so don't worry about that. All right, here we go. All right, I'm gonna put the lid on that, and then I'm gonna give it about 10 more minutes, and then I'll be ready to eat. You know, I'm really not a spaghetti and meatballs fan, but today I'm super excited to try it. Okay, guys. How yummy, hey? Look at that. There's my sauce. It turned out just amazing. Okay, everything's ready to go, so I'm gonna actually grab my noodles. I keep a little bit of water in them because nobody's here right now. So as they start coming in, then the noodles don't get all crusty. So get these noodles drained here. Okay, I got my noodles. Now we're gonna put the sauce on. All right, here we go. All right, let's get these noodles on here. Look how great that looks. Yummy, hey? All right, here it is. Look how great that is. This is like a movie, you know, like a commercial. How perfect is that? I can't wait to serve my family. Oh my goodness, so good.